Hello. Today we are going to do the second experiment in Linux and Unix lab named Advanced Unix Commands. The objective is to teach efficient file and directory search techniques, introduce advanced text processing commands to manipulate and analyze data, develop skills in file compression, archiving, and extraction, familiarize students with process management and system monitoring tools, explore networking utilities to manage and troubleshoot connectivity. Practice user and group management, including permission notifications. Build proficiency in creating and using shortcuts and scheduling tasks for automation. So, um, um, for I'm listing if I'm listing some file I'm listing files in a directory. In total there are 12 files and I've shown here some of the files. um, Now I created a parent directory named reminder system, and in that I created subfolders like subdirectories like daily work. Now I'm gonna display now I'm gonna display, sorry, I created a parent directory named reminder system. In that, I created a daily subdirectory. In that daily subdirectory, I created another one called work. Now, I'm gonna print those subdirectories in a hierarchical order using endless command. In reminder system, it's there's daily. In reminder system, in daily there is work like that. Okay. Um. Uh, now I'm gonna find file names that contain keyword named task. Um. Now I'm gonna search for files that are above this 1K wide, above this 1K size. And these are the files. Now I'm going to search the keyword meeting in task.txt file. Initially, I edited the file and inserted some text like submit assignment, my meeting and file like that. I inserted some text and using grep I searched the keyword meeting in that file. Then I got this output meeting and file. Um, Now I'm gonna count the occurrences of a specific keyword called specific keyword at in task.txt file. It's two. Okay. Now I'm gonna uh replace a word in a file and saving the changes to another file. Okay. Um, so the word is as a man's project like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna sort and now I'm gonna sort the contents of a file alphabetically and storing the result into another file called sorted noise text. Um, okay. Now I'm gonna I'm gonna sort unique lines in a file. Those are meetings and names submittals like that. Then I'm gonna compress a set of files into tar.json and list its comments. Okay, I'm using tar command for that. Um, yeah, when I got this output from this command, I get this output. Um, from an existing archive, I'm gonna extract specific files. And here I'm using reminder to system transfer text. Then I got this output. I'm using top command to display all currently running processes on the system. These are the output. Now I'm gonna terminate a specific process by using its process ID. For that, I'm using kill command kill, and the process ID is 346. And now I'm using command who for listing all currently logged in users and their active sessions and their timelines when they were active. Mm, Now, um, I'm gonna create a new user and assign them to a specific using sudo user. I typed the password. I typed the password. Uh, so I entered the password because without authorization you can't do that, and I got that. Mm, okay, now I'm gonna change the permission of a file using chmod, and I'm executing access. Okay, now I'm modifying the ownership of a file to a different user. I'm using sudo for that. Um, Now I'm using df space um, command for displaying the disk usage of on-mounted file system. And I'm using free dash h for non for print for monitoring real-time memory usage on the system, real-time memory system. And I'm using IP. I'm using this command to display the IP address of the system. IP address of the system. I'm using ping and the site google.com. Um, I'm using this command to check if this google.com website is reachable or not. I'm using for so that only for is will be executed. And for displaying all commands or previous commands that I used and saving it into a file called the provided history.txt. Mm, and creating an alias, a commonly used command and demonstrate its usage. For displaying the current date and time of the system, I'm using date command. Mm, I'm scheduling a command to run a specific time using cron using contact with dash E for that. So that's it. Um, that's all for our second experiment. So the result of the second experiment concerning executing advanced commands in the Linux terminal has been completed successfully. Thank you.